I wanted to make this video from, well, as you see, I'm the man on the screen, but I've been disappeared. So I needed to tell a story. Yeah, I'm in my bathtub. Don't worry about that. I'm not doing anything inappropriate. I gotta get in the water because the water helps me cleanse my soul, and frankly, it is needed to do. Fucking Aquaman, alright? Deal with it. But I do know the running water doesn't contribute to anyone being able to hear me, he'll hear me. Yeah, very recently, I had some really fucked up shit occur regarding, a friend of mine who not only wasn't a friend of mine or gonna be able to be, and I think it's what it was that I later realized the truth of that really fucking disturbs me and the time that I wasted. What time did you waste? Well, let me tell you something. When you play with somebody's child and you're considering that you don't have your own children, but you want to be the best person you can be to play with a child, and that child's a little rambunctious and you deal with it, that's it takes a little bit of your you gotta draw on some real serious shit you better have, or you're not gonna be able to do that. Okay? And then if there's another one involved and it's your friend's fucking who's hung himself, and that's the face you see in that little child, and that's the next one down the line, then that just really ups the stakes. And making myself open to try to do something like that is part of how I want to develop myself as a person, a soul. I just want to be able to do things like that. Those are called needs and then assists. There's a need in the world, it should be the people dwelling in the world to be able to do and fulfill those needs. All right, coming from that principle. Child comes over with his mom. Now, see, I left in the morning to go to the store. I had left my phone in the little sliding spot that is you could slide it in between the seat and the area and lock your phone into place so it didn't fall over the place. Well, I'd done that when we went into the store. But that morning was after the full moon, and I was in a whole nother realm. I had the full moon experience going out into the woods with a friend, and I had a blast. I really did. It was enchanted. There was shit going on. It was just a fucking next level sort of day. Even had poltergeist activity that night, throwing shit at me from short range. It was weird, but it is what it was. The next day was a beautiful day. I was trying to draw upon it. Now, the girl shows up. I don't have my phone, so I wasn't answering it clearly. She shows up, and she's got both her little boys, which is fine because I'm sort of flirting with her in a courting sort of way because I like her. At least I think I do. You know, and I already played, even made a video. The video's on there. Me and him played with the Transformers, fucking put the gunshots in the background, but he wanted to run the show. And little kids aren't supposed to be running the show. There's nothing wrong with playing with little kids, spending time with them. They're not supposed to be the boss. All right, number one. Now, if I'm a man that's trying to help you out with a kid, and your child's fucking banging on shit destructively because he needs the attention, and you ain't got that through your fucking head, that he's starved of attention, and clearly you fucking dropped the ball at fucking feeding that demon, I'm gonna help you out if I can. If you don't recognize what it is, fuck you. Because what was happening was the fuck you that I got, and I didn't expect it, and it was a fuck you, I'm never talking to you again. I didn't do a damn thing for that. And all I told her was, the little boy came in there and he's dressed as the Flash. Now, he didn't know I just had this conversation with my dad, who's dying, on mind you. Might as well say he's on his deathbed. But I just, was talking about the Hulk because I used to do the arm thing, like the Hulk, and that was funny to him. We draw upon that to laugh, and it kicks our soul into the right place that we need to be. So I said, "Go show him you're the Flash." He went in there and he showed my dad, and he did. And then I told him, he came back in there, and I said, "Look, go in there again and say, hey, forget the Flash, and do this, do the Hulk's arms, and then just Flash run out of there." And he did that too, and it was funny, and he was helping out. Now me, I'm playing the guitar. I'm playing this bass guitar, and I'm gonna tell you what this weird happened with this bass guitar. I'm able to use the bass to play it. I can hear things and I can see things and do things. Yes. But specifically hear conversations going on in the other room. Yeah. I don't know how. I didn't even expect that to be something that would happen. Well, it does. So the boy wants me to stop doing this. Now, and I let him know. I said, "Hey, you see my dad in there, right?" He's like, "Yeah." I said, "My dad's sick and he's dying." I said, "The reason why I'm playing this guitar is because there's something about this guitar that helps him stay alive." And I didn't want to go into anywhere weird because I know that his dad was either he didn't know who his dad was dead, or there wasn't a dad in the spot. And I didn't let this kid know in any sort of fucked up way that he didn't know his dad, but I let him know that I couldn't stop doing that, and that's what I needed to do. I had to do that. And he understood that. And that's the spirit. I also let him know that the thing that wants me to stop doing that is a spirit, and that's not him, but it's okay to notice that. But if he gives me a second that I would play with him, I would give him the time, and I would go outside and I would play with him. But I couldn't, do just whatever he said it now because he says it now. Children can be terrorists, and I don't negotiate with terrorists like that. But I love children. Normally they love me. Now with this other child that I knew the dad of, first he runs off. She tries to push him at me, which I don't find that acceptable. You don't do that to kids. And I've never met a kid that doesn't like me. Every kid likes me. Animals like me. I got the fucking animal kid whisperer thing. Don't even play that shit with me. I don't fucking fuck with kids. I don't molest kids. Period. I wasn't the best dad of my own kids, but I had more problems with my ex that caused that problem. And let's just say I made a bet that I lost on trying to her respect me and keep that alive. She didn't do it. She chose I lost the bet. Let's just say that. Anyway, it's that I don't have my phone. She's ready to leave. She's not going to spend much time there. She comes in, she goes out. Always on the phone, always fucking hacking the phone, always doing some shit on the phone. It's because she's fucking trying to hack into shit. I mean, I knew that, but now I knew that was the real purpose. That's the only real fucking purpose or substance. And not only, if that's what you're doing, while I'm trying to fucking play with your kid and recognize the loss, what kind of fucking monster are you? And to tell me the shit, oh, yeah, this is my motherfucking channel, and this is my invisible fucking form, because that's how the fuck I'm going to respond. I'm going to be this invisible motherfucker around people like that. I am so highly offended. And it's almost to the tears that somebody could do that to me. Not only not recognize me, but try to project so many times some other shit onto me. And me just trying to be... Look, I just tried to be genuine, a human. This motherfucker is not a Christian.
I don't give a fuck what she thinks. This bitch serves Satan. Whether she knows it or not, that's her problem. The bitch serves Satan. I ain't seen nothing to prove but that fact. That's my video.